Hello, everyone. Good evening. It is Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. So I'm making this video late in the day because this morning when I went out to start my car up this morning, it would not start. Yes. Can you believe that? It would not start. Sorry, I'm very, very thirsty. But anyway, it wouldn't start. So, somebody sending me an email. I got in the car about 5:30, a little bit before 5:30. Started the car up. Car would not turn over. And I'm like, I can't believe this. Now, you all know I just came back yesterday from my cruise, from vacation. And you all know I went through a whole doozy trying to get to go on the cruise. Okay, you all know I went through a whole thing. My ear, had the flight, had to pay by the train ticket. So I have spent quite a bit of money. So when the car wouldn't turn over this morning, I was like, you got to be effing kidding me. So I had made two short videos, a couple of videos this morning that I said that I was going to post, telling you all about what happened when I first got up this morning, and I didn't post them. I didn't post them because I was really, really angry, and I was really pissed. And I thought about it later, and I said, no, don't post them, because I try my best to be as positive as I can be on this channel. But I kid you all not. It's like the devil is just always busy. So you all, as you all know, I just recently came off of the repayment program for the mortgage. So that's over. I just paid off the vet billing bill. That was like almost close to $3,000. I've been paying that, been paying $200 a month on that bill. Finally paid that off, right? So I go on the trip. Before I left for the trip, I paid $575 to get my cable turned back on. I paid $300 on my People's Gas bill to get the installment back on the People's Gas bill. So in the midst of the car breaking down this morning, I get a text at 4 a.m. this morning from my uncle who takes Chris to school and picks Chris up. I pay him $100 a week. He texts me at 4 a.m. this morning and tells me that he cannot take him to school for me today because he has gout, and his gout he had a flare up. Now, he had a flare up because, number one, he doesn't take care of himself properly. And I think I'm going to move you all over here where I have more light. He doesn't take care of himself properly. And so he had a flare up. So he texts me at 4 a.m. Hold on, you all. I'm just going to move you all off of. It's going to look a little weird for a minute. Hold on. All right. I moved you all off of the other little miniature tripod I had to put you all over here. And in the midst of doing that, I clicked off. Okay. So he texts me at 4 a.m. this morning to tell me that he can't take Chris to school. So now I didn't know that when I went out that my car wasn't going to start, right? I had no clue of that. So that pissed me off when he texted me and told me he couldn't take Chris to school, because I'm like, okay, so you just not knowing that this was going on with you? He's like, I got to go to the ER. I drank some juice and it made me have a flare up. So now I'm in a pickle because I'm like, how am I gonna get Chris to school? And the reason why I was thinking that was because my mom is sick. My mom, I mentioned this to you all yesterday in the video. My mother got something, some kind of bug on the cruise, and she's sick. She's doing better today. So yesterday she was really, really sick. And she just had no energy, coughing, sneezing, congested, chest hurting, all of that. She's been really, really doctoring on herself to get better. So I couldn't call her to tell her to come get him. So I'm like, get up there. Get down. Get out. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Because I have nobody to take him to school. So I was going to get him an Uber, order him an Uber, which is more money. So I was going to order him an Uber. So in the midst of ordering him an Uber, he says, can I just stay home? So I said, okay, fine. So I agreed to let him stay home. So I text my mother at 4:30 and I said, I knew she was asleep. I said, listen, I'm just sending you this text to let you know Chris is not going to school because Al can't take him to school. I said, so I'm just letting you know. So he's going to stay home. Now, Chris cannot miss too many days or he will not be able to walk across the stage for graduation. They can only miss 18 days throughout this total school year. He missed a day. And he missed last week when we went on a cruise 1 day. So now he's missed 2 days. So we're really, really being particular about him not missing any days of school. Because we've come this far. We ain't got time to be playing that you can't walk across the stage. Which I think this is a stupid ass rule. But hey, whatever. It's their rule. This is the way, they got it. We don't know what's ahead for the upcoming winter months. That he may have to stay home. You know what I mean? We don't know. So I get myself dressed and everything. I'm ready to go. Ready to get... Christopher, turn that music down. Chris!
Yeah.
Turn that music down.
My bad.
I'll be off of here in a minute. Just hold on. So, I ain't starting this video over again. So... I get myself together. I get outside. I get to the garage. I turn on the car. And that's when I found out the car wasn't going to start. Now, yesterday when I drove the car, I turned the car on, turned the car off, and it acted like it didn't want to go. And I was like, what's this about? But I kind of ignored it, but paid attention to it. Well, lo and behold, I went out there this morning. She wouldn't turn over. She wouldn't do nothing. Just ignore my eyebrows and wiped off. Child, I don't know what I look like. Hair is fucked up. So I go out there to the car and the car don't start. So I'm like, what is going on? So I was out there for about 15 minutes. So I sent my mama a text while I'm in the garage. I said, my car won't start. So about 5 minutes or so went past. She texts back, do you want me to bring you my car? And I said, yeah. But what originally I was going to do, I was going to take an Uber. I cannot tell you all the money that I have spent in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just over this vacation. So she said, so I was going to take an Uber to her house and get her car. But she ended up bringing the car to me. My mother cannot see at night. So this early in the morning, it's still dark out. So she passes the street, because she had to come another way to detour. She passes my street. She had to come back. I'm waiting and waiting. I'm like, where is she? So I called. I said, you okay? Because I knew she had been sick. She said, yeah, I can't see when it's dark. That's why I don't drive at night, because I can't see, because she had 2 cataract surgeries year before last. So she still really don't drive at night because she can't see. So she said, I passed your street. She said, I'm coming up the street now. So she gets here. I had to take her home. Then I had to go to work. So I get off work. My friend comes by. And I got home and my friend, and I'm calling the car shop because they close at 4:30. I don't get here until after 4. So I had already called them and told them that, what was going on with my car. And they was like, you can, if you tow it to us, we can look at it. So I had to get my mama's AAA car. I was on the phone with AAA when I left work. I'm on the phone with AAA. I'm like, I need, Chris was here. So I was like, but Chris don't have a key to the garage, which I need to get him a key to the garage. So so he said, well, it's by the time you get there, I should be there. So sure enough, I pull up in my mama's car. AAA I said, you're going to have to come around to the back of the alley. I said, because my car is parked in my garage. So he was a really nice young man, 30-year-old, not handsome looking man, young guy, real nice and everything. He was talking to Chris and everything about trades and all this and all that. So I had to steer it out of the garage for him, put it in neutral, and he pushed it. Him and Chris pushed it. So get the car on there. So I'm on the phone with the car shop, and I'm like, I know you all closed at 4:30. He was like, no, we're here till about 5:30 today. He was like, because we had some late cars to come in, so you good. Thank you. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. So he's like, they was like, you good. They was like, because I'm up the street. It's up the street from my house. A mile, okay, to be exact. And that's where I took it to get the belt rechanged. That was $400. So they was like, no, you good. You can get it here. So I got it there. So the guy went under the hood. It's the starter, which I already knew that because my friend had came by earlier to look at it while Chris was here. Well, I had came back here and I left my key to the garage for my mama. Said, he gonna come back here and get the key. He come. I said, gave it up to my mama this morning. So this is the key to the garage. I said, my friend. I said he gonna come back. He gonna get the key. He gonna go look at it. So he called me. He's like, yep. He was like, I tried to get it started. I did this. I did that. He said, I think it's your starter. I said, you got to be fucking kidding me. He was like, nope. So anyway, I get to the car place. And they were there and they was looking at some other cars. They took it right away, put it up on the thing. And the man who is the manager at this particular car place that I take my car, he knows me. So he's like, what's going on now, Miss Cotton? I was like, so he took $100 off the price. It was supposed to be $8 something. He took $100 off. So for a starter, a new starter is $788.91 fucking cent. And I'm just like, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just came back from this trip. I have literally $345 in my checking account. I'm just keeping it real. Until next Wednesday when I get paid again. And next Wednesday when I get paid again, I'm going to be broke again because I got to pay the mortgage. Not as much, but I got to pay it. So he tells me this is how much it's going to be. And so I said, well, I got to leave it. I got to come back and get it tomorrow. I said, I got to leave it. I said, because I can't wait, can't wait on it. He was like, because they was going to try to get it all so I could take it. But that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to work because I would have had to wait. And I was like, now what if they don't get it on? I don't have nobody, to take me back home. And I was in my mama's car because the tow truck guy drove up there. Me and Chris was in my mama's car. We followed him up there so I could find out what was wrong with it. And I was like, I ain't got no whether, I can't drive. I said, he can't drive me back because he don't know how to drive my son. I was like, so I can't wait on it. So it was like, you come back and get it tomorrow. And he was like, we open tomorrow at between 4:30 and 5. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it tomorrow. I might have my I think what I'm gonna do. My sister's on vacation. I think my sister's gonna go get it for me. Now, here's the trick. I don't have the $788.91. So I had to borrow it from somebody. And I didn't want to borrow it from somebody, but I didn't have no other choice. So I was like, I'm just in the pickle. I'm in the band, So this person was just like, okay, cool, So I'm going to have to pay them back every pay period. I'm going to have to pay them back. So every freaking time I get one step ahead, I go 2, 3, 4 fucking steps backwards. Seriously. Every time I'm paid off the vet billing, I'm done with the repayment of the mortgage. I'm done with all of that. And now here comes the goddamn car up fucking again. This is why I'm in the situation that I'm in. Because it's been the car. But I saw on the news that they talking about cars are to buy a brand new car. I saw that on the news today. It's like $50,000 to buy a brand new car. Whew. So, yeah. It's a lot going on. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on. So, so my uncle then texts me just now and tells me that he can't get Chris again. Well, my mama can't take him because I got her car and my car is in the shop. So I had to order him or schedule him an Uber tomorrow. That's like $30 or something. I was supposed to go get my hair done Friday. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Whew, Jesus. So for those of you who want to judge people about being on OnlyFans and being on this and being on that, you know, you don't know people's financial situation. You know what I'm saying? I make damn good money, but I swear it just feel like I never have any money. I have money for this and money for that and a little bit of money for this and money for that, but so that's what happened today. So that's why you all didn't get a video today. That's why you all getting it so late. So I'm getting ready to sign off because I am super duper tired. My head feel like it's just about to pop off of my freaking shoulders. Seriously. I am stressed to the motherfucking max. I'm just stressed. So, anywho, that's my story. That's what's going on with me. So, I will not be on here tomorrow. I probably won't see you all again until Friday. So, cat's messing with something. So, yeah. So, that's why you all didn't get a video today. An early morning video. That's why you're getting it much later in the day. You know, my ear, you know, they called today talking about, you know, we can set up a payment plan for you to pay off this bill through the ER. I told them you're gonna have to wait because I'm not paying one of them ER visits them to $200. I ain't paying that. So all I can afford to do now is get my feet, my nails, my hair done. That's it. I can't afford to do nothing else. I'm supposed to be doing a collaboration with a young lady named Modest J. Jody, a Ross collaboration. I had something that I bought from Ross a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to show that. I might see if I can find some hidden gems. It ain't going to be much or nothing because I don't have no money. And that's going to be a little bit later. So that's what's going on. I'm getting ready to get out these clothes. I'm going to go take me a shower. I'm going to go lay in my bed and cry. For real. So anyway, I hope y'all had a good day. Hope you had a good day. I hope you had a much better day than I did. My day could have been a whole lot worse, but it wasn't the greatest day. My shirt, just in case you all ask, because y'all always ask, my shirt said I didn't ask to be black. I was, what does it say? I was just blessed. Is that what it say? Yeah. I didn't ask to be black. I was just blessed. Y'all have seen me with this shirt on 50 million times. I think I had it on last week. This morning I was running late. I just put on something just to get out the door. So nevertheless, that's what's going on with me. Again, it ain't complaining. It ain't being negative. This is just a real life shit that's going on with me. I'm tired of real life shit happening with me. I'm ready for a motherfucking break. I need some fucking money. For real, for real. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I lost my money on the airline. Had to pay the train ticket. It's like I just can't. And now the fucking car again. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'll see you on Friday. Will not see you on here tomorrow, Thursday. I'm going to upload this video. It should take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds to get this on here. And I'll see y'all on Friday. Have a great day tomorrow. I love you guys. God bless. Say a prayer for me and I'm going to pray for you. Have a good night. Peace and blessings. Bye.